Alright, third video at the same spot in about, I don't know, half an hour. I'm gonna do a little talking about my experience with spacers, wheel adapters actually, and spacers. You see I got these wide rear tires in the back, aftermarket replica rims, 20 by 10 with 315s in the back, and I had the Performance Pack 1 wheels. So after that I had these spare wheels, the Performance Pack 1 rears, the 275s. And I was going to put them on my front, but people online told me they would fit with 5mm spacers, but that was not true. They do not fit with 5mm spacers. They needed 1-inch spacers on the front. I will show you them in a second here, but I tried them with 5mm spacers and they were rubbing the strut. So the Performance Pack 1 rears do not fit on the front with 5mm spacers. That is one thing I want to clear up, because that's what people have been saying online. I don't know if that is true for the 15 to 17s, but it's not true for the 18s. So like I said, I needed 1-inch wheel adapters. I got mine from American Muscle. They're actually overpriced on American Muscle. If you go to Coyote Accessories, you can get them for 25 bucks instead of 80 bucks. So I overpaid for them, but I got a store credit for the difference. So I'm putting that towards some hood struts. But spacers, okay, let's see. With the 255 still in the front and 5mm spacers, I did not get any improved handling. I did not notice anything. The front grip is the problem with my current setup, because I have these sticky 315s in the back. So what I was getting was a lot of understeer. The front would break loose before the rear, and my max cornering G-forces were stuck at 1G. Then I put the 1-inch wheel adapters on the front and kept the 255s on there. That did bump my handling up to 1.03 G-forces from 1G. So the spacers in the front did help handling. It was noticeable. Made a noticeable difference in handling, improvement in handling, just putting spacers on the front, 1-inch spacers. If you're going to get spacers, get the good ones. They're bullet aluminum, they weigh like 2 pounds, so you're probably going to be slower at the drag strip, but they do improve your handling. Then I put the 275 Performance Pack 1 rear wheels on the front. This is going to add some weight to your car. Yeah, it's going to be slower at the drag strip probably, but my cornering G-forces went from 1.03 up to 1.09. I can show you that on my dash here. Yeah, I got a good right-hand turn near me, and I pulled 1.09 G my second try with these 275s up there. It took me 5 times with the 255s to get 1.03 G. And when I had the stock set up with no spacers, I tried this corner about 20 times trying to break 1G, and I could not do it. So spacers and wheels up front do make a big difference in handling. They also make a great difference in the looks. Let me show you guys. See, right now, with the stock wheels, the wheels would not be flush with the car. They would be set inside of the wheel well and not flush. With these spacers on there, they sit flush with the car and they look amazing. Look at that. It's got some good, looks like the front wheel has some good camber on it too, pretty good camber. But that's what it looks like. 1-inch spacers, 275s in the front. .315s in the back with no spacer, but aftermarket wheels that sit flush. So that's what it looks like. And it looks really, really, really good. Let's see if I can get... And with these with these 19 by 9.5 inch wide front wheels, I can put some even stickier tires on there, and I'm sure it'll handle even better. So yeah, the spacers and wider front wheels made the car look better, made the car handle better. I think it made it slower though, possibly. I mean, slightly slower, because you are adding weight with these heavier wheels and tires. But I think it's worth it just for the looks and handling improvements. I mean, your braking's going to be better, your turning's going to be better, your looks are better. It's a taller tire, so it fills out the wheel wells better, and I love it. I like it like that. So that's my experience with spacers. For the install, the instructions were not that good. They said you have to find some random open-ended lug nuts to use to put the adapters on, but I just used the lug nuts that they provided, which are fine. They say it's due to different threading. I mean, they're like universal adapters apparently, but what I did was I just used the nuts that the open-ended nuts that came on the spacers. I used them to attach the spacer to the OEM studs on my wheel. And I used Loctite. I used blue Loctite, and I torqued them down to 120 foot-pounds. Then I just put my wheels on and torqued those down to 120. Have had no problems, even with this hard driving, pulling over 1G. Nothing coming loose, no noises, no rubbing, no issues at all. But I do recommend spacers in the front. I mean, for everyone, get 1-inch wheel adapters in the front, and you will handle better. With almost no penalty, you will look better because your wheel will be flush. Even the 255s on the front were flush with the fender. Both the 255s and the 275s are flush with the fender due to the wheel design. It's just, they fit great with a 1-inch spacer in the front. If you guys have any questions, let me know, but I guess that's the last video I'll be doing for today. Let's see, I guess, yeah, that's about it for today. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.